Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing as Fractured China, aka Zhili. We started out with just Hebei after China completely imploded, and this is where we're at now. We're trying to reunify China. Started about 30 years into the game, swapping from Japan to Zhili, and so if we end up getting to the end date, we'll probably pay 30 years past the end date or give us another 30 years to try and achieve this objective of forming Great Qing. My understanding is once we get rid of Great Qing on the map, we can form Great Qing, and so this is going to be the goal, or what we're trying to progress towards. To this end, we only need to vassalize, kind of like all these guys, is my assumption, and this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to Diplo do it. Unfortunately, a lot of them are defending the borders, so we're hoping that they come off of it, and that we can, in a timely fashion, protectorate them and these sorts of things. But until then, we will actually be playing a little bit nice. We might go after, so we can't really go after Burma, but we can try and get more land off of Heavenly Kingdom. This is probably our next expansion point. We will take the slow squeeze on the Conservative Party. I'm pretty sure there's still... Ooh, the Conservative Party's not going to even... Ooh, wait, what the hell? We get the good old Landowners in the Liberal Party, a phenomenon. It is what it is. You'll love to see it. But the Liberals are going to pop off quite highly. Something that we are doing right now is we are currently 51ing the universities in the capital from 20, which will, we're currently, we actually are using we are currently doing, okay, so we have 121 uncapped and we're generating 89, so we're at the cap, so the university's not going to give us any more direct, but it will overflow and give us more natural spread, which is going to be good. And so we're trying to do this sort of thing. And then also what we have been doing here is we are starting to try and boost economies of scale. And this is something I was thinking of making a tutorial for, is we're trying to make sure that each place, or I've actually done a tutorial for this section, but each place has a thing that they're specializing in, and that thing is auto-expanding. That way it kind of pushes for economies of scale, this sort of thing, although I think we want this place to build tools and steel. Like this one I think is on furniture. Oh, that's not even ours, so... Just kidding. Like this one, we're trying to expand the food industries, have it auto-expand, you know, all these sorts of stuff. What is going on here? Britain wants to subjugate Persia. Huh. So Great Britain's going to be a little bit occupied with Russia. We, of course, don't want them to subjugate Persia, but there's not a whole lot we can do. We were actually hoping to customs union through the Ottoman Empire. A little awkward, but this does mean we're in better shape to maybe get something done. Now, we do want to try and keep in mind that we want to go for recognition at some point. Germany is also fighting France. If at any point a great power is really getting clapped, we want to try and declare on them. As far as the money goes, we're going to let this happen until we get rid of this interest that we're paying. We're trying to get rid of it, so we're going to let this extra money happen. Also, the fact that we're, you know, going up on, what is it, Liberal Party wins, yay, and the fact that we're going up on the unis. Let's get these guys out of there and just have just the Liberal Party and the trade unionists. Be super righteous now. And we can kind of pass the laws that we want. We're trying to get rights of assembly, because in particular, this is, by the way, of course, reversed, because it's bugged for whatever reason. But this is going to give us not have the penalty on the tech spread. Tech spread is kind of something that is a bit important to us, especially if we're building up these 51 unis, so we are going to want to kind of go in that direction. And we also are looking to maybe expand an institution. Our institutions aren't crazy good, but we do want to unlock the Guaranteed Liberties institution, so this is kind of where we're moving with the rights of assembly, or the point behind this. We currently do have quite a bit of infamy as well, or not anymore, so I guess we got to try and do something with the infamy. I think we're probably going to annex Tibet, because Zhili is a cheaper annexation because these are considered homelands, and this is a more valuable annexation, and we can incorporate them faster than we can Tibet, and so maybe we go after Zhili here. So let's actually just take a quick save, and I think we'll be annexing Zhili. Unless we can, God, the save, please, take faster, go faster, beat me faster. That is the longest save I've ever saved. But I think we just annex Zhili here. We'll put the small guy up there, the big guy and the medium, or the big guy and the small guy down there. So the medium guy is going north. We'll take the bureaucracy hit. We're floating extra bureaucracy right now, so this is a fine way of managing it. I believe we have some PMs we could even turn up on the bureaucracy. Oop. Do want to swap these up. The auto queue did handle the ammo, which is of course nice. Nope, we're on all filing systems, so... But I think Zhili has probably got... Yeah, they've got some government administrations. They need to rework the Chinese AI, because all they do is build government administrations, and it's just terrible. They never do anything useful other than government admins everywhere. And so, yeah. We got the bastard. Hell yeah, brother. And we can go for poor laws too. We do not hate this, especially if we are losing the bonus of the Industrialists, and we're kind of on the cusp. And so if we start to lose this, we maybe go poor laws. We will have to find a little bit way to gain more bureaucracy, but this one is just ripe and ready to go to 51. We'll just add one in the back of the queue in case, I guess just to make a point. I don't know. We don't need it, but we're still going to build it anyways. And we're coming on up. We might even be able to get to 1K construction here, you know, after continuing to ramp it up. Now, if we get recognized, we can definitely do something like that. So we kind of want to keep an eye on what's going on, because we're increasingly in a position to actually maybe do a recognition play. Although I think we are going to need better boats to do this. So maybe we have to go ironclads, gantry cranes, ironclads. So we got to think about maybe wanting to do this, but we don't have any. We don't have all the tier 2 tech yet, so a little bit of a yikes. We're going to take a look where we have the absolute most peasants, which I'm guessing is Shaanxi, and then we're going to put in electricity there. Yeah. We'll just put in 10, and we will start to turn PMs on. Probably sawmills first with this one. We'll let the auto queue sort out the infrastructure that is going to be needed from there. Generally, once stuff starts to get kind of high, letting the auto queue sort it out, that way you get a little bit more control, seems reasonable, but it does cause you to run infrastructure malices a little bit more. So I'm not sure if it's good or bad. It's like temporarily bad, but like long-term good. I'm not sure. We have an obligation with Manchuria. They are defending the borders currently, though. Zhili, where war breaks out. And our unis are getting into this queue, so we're going to be getting a little bit faster tech spread. Not raw tech research, because we are capped at 89, but the uncapped overflows and gives us a little bit more tech spread. We're probably not going to build any more universities than these 51. We do get rights of assembly here, and so we will come in and we will go for guaranteed libs now, which is going to be a good institution for us. We're also going to look to incorporate all of this quite quickly, which is going to be nice. And then maybe our next war is against Heavenly Kingdom. We have decayed from GP, unfortunately, or regional major power. So now we cannot start a recognition war, but it looks like France and Germany are... One of them is not just absolutely brutalizing the other. We could think of declaring a play on France at some point to try and land this, but... Ooh. Can we import grain? Oh, we can from the Confederacy and the Austrians. Of course, this does take convoys. Can we import this? This is something we want to import from the Confederacy and the Italians and Afghanis. And we annex Zhili. So now we're going to need to swap over a bunch of PMs. So we are going to do that. So we're going to press our handy dandy state swapper. I don't know why Guizhou wasn't swapped, but now we have more than enough of this. But let's just take a look at our PMs and make sure that we're on what we want. We can't swap this up because we don't have oil in our market. We don't want to really use the labor-saving PMs yet. Can't do electric streetlights. maybe do that once we get some electricity. Maybe we want to try and get into Messina. The problem is that Sierra Leone is a subject of Great Britain, right? And so we would have to fight Great Britain for Sierra Leone, and we can't really fight Great Britain. And I don't see another good way to get in on Messina. I mean, we can fight France, which seems equally bad, which sucks because we would like to take the unique building. Oh, well, maybe we could take California here. Actually, how weak is the U.S.? Pretty weak. We probably have a bigger army. Yeah. I don't think we can land them, though, with what we currently got in the Navy. We will ramp it up just a little bit more, although we do have quite a bit of expenses coming on up with all these 31 universities, so there's that. Are you going to rev, my friend? You really want these poor laws. Maybe we take one tick of guaranteed libs and then we go for poor laws here. Because we do have a whole bunch of bureaucracy. We can afford to put in poor laws. The only thing is I'm concerned that, well, it will help drive up standard of living, but I am a little bit nervous that... How much unemployed do we have? Yeah, we have 5 million unemployed. So this is going to be really expensive, I think. God, we have so much unemployed relative to... Yeah, we can't afford to have welfare, I don't think. The thing is like, as this is causing a lot of unemployment because it's taking people out of the rice paddies, you know? Which makes labor really cheap, which is like a good thing. We will 51 this, and then we will look to 51 other things. I guess maybe we're gonna start going after either the tools here or the furniture manufacturer. These we don't want to build too much in these two places because they currently have a lot of turmoil. People gotta know of the depravity here. Up in this bizzle. Yeah, I think we just go poor laws. Like, the movement's causing radicalism as well. We just as soon not have radicals, right? Oh, we get guaranteed libs here. Nice. I think we will expand the guaranteed libs. Maybe. It's pretty expensive. But we also have this place that's like ripe to go to 51. So I think we'll add a few more of these here. And then let's go poor laws. Which of course is going to cause negative bureaucracy, but we are working on that. And that should get rid of the revolution too. And I'm hoping that soon they become demarginalized, but they're pretty far. Their bonuses are really good. We would really like them, but the problem is it's really hard to get the trade union strong when your SOL sucks. Let's take a look at what we are. Minus 15. I think in 09. Yeah, so we are in 09, so truce is going to be up with them soon. It is up already. So we can make them release Yunnan. We could just vassalize them. I don't think that's quite it. We could open their market and then look to release people. This might be the best way of going about this. They are part of Great Britain's customs union, but I think Great Britain might be a little occupied with someone. We occupado. They're also protective towards us, which is great. They do have Heavenly Kingdom in the customs union. So we're going to take a quick... no. Yeah, no, we're going to take a quick save, because we're not trying to take any dirt off of Heavenly Kingdom at this juncture, at this war, because we're not sure what provinces we release, so we're just going to have, I mean, I guess we could look to take... No, Hunan's are releasable, so I think we release Hunan, and, look to see what's going on, what's good. I mean, if anything, we would want to take, like, here. Maybe we do want to do that, actually. We could take here, which has more dive plantations. So maybe we chill, get the infamy low, and look to just take, like, Shaozhou, and look to release the others. This way we also have another coastal province. Yeah, maybe we would just chill. Just chill. We also have several bankrolls going. Let's see if we can do anything with them. We don't have an obligation. We have an obligation with you, but we can't tributary you, which I'm guessing because you're defending the borders, of course. You're friendly already, so there's no point in taking it down. We could get Shandong in the customs union if we absolve their obligation. I believe they had a huge debt that wasn't worth taking on. Yeah, so we'll just let us work up an obligation. A slow way. We're not going to take on that debt. We don't have one with Kokand. Persia, are you a... We're currently not doing very good. More conscriptable battalions doesn't really help us. Although we maybe want to make these, turn these conscription centers up. Not sure. Not making too much money now, and we're about to have more unis finished, so we're gonna kind of be chilling. Those Rev is going away. Zhili is nice and big on the map. Got a fat Zhili, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to annex these guys relatively soon. Once they don't have an obligation. Once the obligation fades away. Can we see when that happens? Oh well. We did give them an obligation to cover protectorate, so this is fine. We have poor laws, and now we're running a little bit of negative bureaucracy. What we will do is we'll just come into the back of the queue, and we'll kick one of these to the top. It's fine. So the political movement has been satisfied. Man, we do have a lot of radicals. And poor laws, maybe we shouldn't have done it. I'm thinking it's actually going to be really expensive. Yeah, that's a huge amount of welfare. What have we done? Might want to undo this, actually. I mean, it's going to pull up the SOL, but we're just... It's going to pull up consumption. No, we just... That was a mistake. We're going to... This is awkward. We're going to come off of it. We're going to just load. I don't know. My brain... I even said out loud that I didn't want to do it, and then I just did it. Just in my head, it's like, it's normally a good thing, and it really is normally a good thing, but like, it's contextually not good for us now, because we have so much unemployment already anyways. We really just have to construct out of this. That was not far back enough. And we can't afford to just pay out 50K in, you know, unemployment. We need to construct buildings to get the jobs and just eat the radicals from all that unemployment and, you know, just kind of be whatever about it. I don't know. It's tough out here. We just have, like... So the thing is the rice... The arable land nerf, like, hit China, like, in the nuts even more than, like, normal. Did we lose their bonus? No, we didn't. And the reason being is that, so, on each of these, we gotta start incorporating some of these boyos. And we gotta take, oh my god, we gotta take some of these out of the queue. Okay. We don't want to be building these ones. All of theirs that they had queued. Because they just queue a ton and this is all they do. Which is just like, the AI is just terrible for this. Okay. What we want to build is we want to build these and a whole lot of these. So this is, let's put all... So now in the queue we have bringing it to 51, which is going to work. Okay. And then we can incorporate some of these. Not yet though, because we are currently not floating enough. But we can start on this back here. Which is 21 years anyways. And then once a lot of these finish, we should be able to get all the incorporations in. But yeah, the AI just builds anything. Anyways, I was saying, I was making a point earlier about the arable land, which is that so every time you construct like a tea plantation, it gets rid of a subsistence rice paddy, and in these employ double, the rice paddies employ double the wheat farms. And so what you do is you create an enormous amount of unemployment when you start to expand these, which is a whole nother reason to try and like import all these goods, especially like we're having huge problems with the grain and softwood in particular. We're gonna try and see if we can import more from someone. Has no convoys, but it's just it's a problem that's brought out by just creating a whole bunch of unemployment, because in theory, like, we would have a whole bunch more employed. You know, we have almost as much unemployment as we have gainfully employed, and we'd have a whole bunch more employment, you know, if the rice paddies did not fire as many people by us taking them out. And so, like, specifically, there's a lot of unemployment here because of the dyes plantation, but we really need dyes, so what can you do? Anyways, we're trying to have a bit of a come up. All this stuff's going to be a little bit expensive as well. Or 51ing. But not too bad. And Hui. You're defending the borders, and you're pretty caked up. You want customs union you. Alright, we got a whole bunch of those finished, so now we can start incorporating some of this. What the frick? Conquer Beijing? That's so random. You just start this play and then you're worried? What? Why would you do this? What the frick? I mean, it's just gonna auto put in war reps, but this war is just gonna be annoying, I guess. I don't even think they'll be able to land us. I guess we'll save, just in case this is weird. I don't know what they're doing here. I would like them to just back down before we put in. It just automatically puts in war reps because it has to put in something. Wild for them to start this play. Absolutely insane. What do you want? You want an obligation? What do you want, Italy? An obligation? Yeah, we don't want to give an obligation. But also, we don't think that either of those two would be able to help us enforce on Scandi. Well, maybe Italy could help us enforce on Scandi, but we're just gonna lose a bunch of convoys in this war, I guess. And that's the only thing that's gonna happen, probably. That's gonna kind of suck. We should be cranking up a little bit on literacy. Specifically, we have a ton of more education access here. Or actually, I don't think the unis give access at education, do they? Yeah, they just give qualifications and innovation. But it is 51 here now. I think wherever the 6 are there, we're going to try and kick them to the top. And then let's find... Alright, where do we need more government administrations? In Beijing and Sichuan. Alright, Beijing has a level 10 already. What does Sichuan have? Level 15. So we will add to this. Just making sure they're already on the things. I think, did we finish? No, the electricity's still not gotten finished. We will add some construction centers. I have no idea what they mean to do here. To get a little bit of employment in these provinces, I guess. I have no idea what they mean to do. Unfortunately, we can't decay them below 0 because of war reps. I would have rather just not had a war goal, so we could decay them below 0, but we'll see how things go, I guess. We're just gonna eat fat something. We'll add another 5 Navy bases in. Or we're already adding 5? Oh, we can't add anymore. It's capped. I think, oh, can we still add ports? Oh, just a little bit. Defending the borders. I mean, this guy never gets a landing off on us. I don't know what he's doing here. Oh, well, he's definitely breezing through that. I mean, maybe we should have just mobilized our conscripts just in case. I don't know. I think we don't want to eat. This is closer than I'm really comfortable with. Well, maybe it's not too close. Yeah, it's not too close. Okay, we're fine. We're chilling. Have a couple more of these, because we need to get like 2K to incorporate one of these guys. And Sichuan has kind of got slow on these. Maybe we put these in the back. And then we find the ones that are good and we put them in the front. It's going to help. A little bit of free infrastructure. And I do think we kind of want to push the society tech. We can't afford to do anything ahead of time, really, because we're so behind on tech. But I think we do this into mutual funds and steel frame buildings. We're gonna need more steel and glass, like, in the long term. Yeah, I think they're not gonna be able to land us. I hate that we're decaying more, because we're losing more troops. So if they ever do land us, we're super wrecked. And they want to take Beijing, I think we're gonna activate conscripts, just because if things go badly, they just go, like, catastrophically badly, so we'll just do this. They are on trench, God. Which, I mean, it's not very good offensively, but they are ahead of us. We will add 5 construction centers here as well. I think that might be the last construction centers we add because we are getting soon iron frame buildings, or sorry, steel frame buildings, relatively soon. Let's check these. I think that we will not be able to tributary anyone, but we are just trying to see. Oh, we can invite Shandong into the customs union for free. Hell yeah, brother. I think we have better SOL, and we do accept their pops because they're Han, so they will migrate. Unfortunately, the prospects aren't too much better where we're at. We really don't need more pops. We need more construction is what we need. We have really, really cheap labor. This is a huge advantage, but we don't have enough construction quite to make use of it. Can't go onto that yet because we don't have these power plants finished. And they're gonna try again. I mean, they might get lucky as the big thing, but they're not very much, they don't have very much more offense, and they don't have that many units, so we just have to kind of sit tight and just pray. Because if they land us, I think we get enforced on, even if we can... Because they are decaying us more than we're decaying them, but... Oh well. I don't know, it is what it is. Let's check our infamy here. 5. So we can do something big in a sec. And it's maybe going to be taking Xiaozhou. Fujian. Maybe we take Zhejiang. Well, so here's the place that has the dyes. And so maybe we care enough about the dyes. Steam Donkey I don't think is going to be any good for us. Because we don't really need labor saving because the labor is so cheap. But the main reason we're happy that Steam Donkey is spread is because Pump Jacks is going to be in particular pretty good. So we'll put that in there. Behind all that. And maybe we just let Organized Sports Nat spread, and then we go... we go Pump Jacks... Yeah, let's do something different. We go Pump Jacks into Organized Sports, because this is Nat spreading anyways, into mutual funds, something like this. A little bit better, maybe. Are you proposing a white peace, my friend? Yeah, we will accept that. So we wanted to take Xiaozhou and then release as much as we could, I think. So we're going to take a quick save. We're actually also going to check and see if... Are you involved in a play? You're protective. And you're currently involved in a play, but it's looks like one you're going to win. So we're going to take a save here. Ugh. It's forever to save, but even though we're not that big, I guess. And we're gonna try and take Xiaozhou. Ooh, actually, that might be more infamy than the other states. No, it's just all the same. Alright. No, it says Great Britain's likely to side with them, so we can't really do that war. We might just annex Tibet here then. Can't annex these guys. Can't generate infamy by pulling these guys in. Maybe we bankroll Afghanistan. I mean, can't fight Burma because then we have to fight France. Yeah, maybe it's just annex Tibet and then chill after this. One of these guys is a mountain combat expert. We'll also mobilize them. Keep the other guy unmobilized. I don't think that much guys will be necessary. We are losing some money and we don't have enough bureaucracy, even being the 51 that we are. Or we're about to get. That we're only +2 there. I guess maybe we want to add more bureaucracy. Add in the capital. Because we do need to get some of these states incorporating, and this one has... Which one's the... Oh, this one, yeah. Look at that. 2K. So we want to get that rolling. Feared but never loved, you're telling me. Zhili, decay. Ah, well, kind of fine with that. I wish we could put in war reps on these guys, but we're... Hey, Manchuria accepts, so we do just decrease the infamy, so we're going to have relatively low infamy coming out of this. We still have the obligation? No, it takes away the... Well, no, it didn't. We just got to keep an eye on these bankrolls if we ever get the chance to incorporate these boyos. I think they're defending the borders too much. We might at some point actually just start going after them. We wish that the Heavenly Kingdom wasn't in the British market. We're hoping that these guys rev and form UA. Or, not Yunnan. Whatever. Government admins are about to finish here. So hopefully that'll bring us up to 2k. If not, we still probably start the incorporation anyways. And just build more than eat the... No, well, no, it's really bad to eat negative bureaucracy. So we won't do that. But we'll kick the dirt. I mean, I think we're going to be kicking dirt, to be honest. Gonna add a couple more. And then any more we'll put in Beijing, because they have more insufficient tax problems. And when we swap onto telephones, we want to be in good shape. 1.6k. It's not going to be enough, neither. We're going to need more for the other 900 incorporation anyways. Afghanistan is importing from us. Nice. We are pushing here, so we should be able to get Tibet pretty wrapped up pretty quick. We're about at 2k. We have some of these that are right about to finish. Looking at 2k up here and the 2100 we need. Did we finish any of these? We're close. We finished some, so we're going to turn on this sawmills here, so we can start working on it. And then we're going to turn on the sawmills everywhere shortly after. It doesn't take too much to get all the sawmills turned on, so it's going to be good for us. Especially because softwood is something that's expensive in our market, relatively speaking. So we'll be able to bring it down. Let's see if we can bring down sugar at all. That's nice. I know that one with the Russia is not profitable, but we're doing it anyways because it's 0 convoys. And it'll encourage the Russians to build more sugar, so maybe it'll eventually get profitable. Some of these government admins are about to finish. Let's go, baby. Corporation time. It's going to take a couple years. Just 2, though. So that'll be real good. Let's look to expand some construction in these places as well. I know I said I wasn't going to add more construction, but I lied. We are going to need another like 700-ish bureaucracy. We said we were going to expand it here. I think this is the place. And so maybe another 5 will do it. And then I think these still haven't finished yet, but they're not employing up. We need to create more demand. I don't think we could swap all of these over right now, but we'll swap some of these up to electric sawmills, which should get the place fully employed. And then once a couple more of these finish, we should be able to finish getting the employment. We can crack down on the Conservative Party. And then I think we will actually need even more of these because we will want to incorporate Tibet. So there's that. And we will be coming out of this with almost no infamy, so we can do a pretty big war if we want. I mean, Austria is having a problem. I hope Austria's capital is over there. Not sure exactly where it is. Let's actually make sure we know. Okay, let's make sure we have an interest there. Oh, we can't declare an interest in where they have the capital state. Hopefully we can still ask for recognition. Yeah, sure, why not, CSA? Do a real good, decent amount of trade with them. Annex Tibet. Let's swap over their PMs. Don't know what this is about, but we're gonna leave it. I'm not sure what we swapped over. These two are military based. Oh, and those are electric sawmills? Yeah, okay. Okay, I see you. We're close to the 900 we need. For which one of these? Okay. Just gonna click that in now. We're gonna take a save. I'm gonna see if we can get recognition from Austria, which would be absolutely huge. God, the saves will take so long. I'm guessing we can't, but this is a good opportunity to try. We will also add a whole... We'll fill out the Navy as much as we can. Just do that. They're uncertain. We will mobilize everyone. Now we do have to land them to enforce this anyways. We're not expecting to enforce this. And so what we can do is we can put in, like, Liberate Transylvania and these types of ones. To make them, well, I guess war reps would actually be useful. But just to try and make them want to back down. They're fearful, they're pretty fearful. And we want to make sure that they have, like, a lot to lose. Because if they have a lot to lose, they're more likely to back down and just give us the recognition we deserve. This was what we've been watching for. Germany sides with them, which friggin' blows. Because Germany actually we have fronts with, so... And they want to return Hebei. We cannot do this, so we are gonna see ourselves out. We cannot afford them returning our capital, and I don't think we win that against two GPs. Unfortunate that we have Germany trying to stick their finger in our pie there. Yeah. Everyone wants a piece. Okay, we got a few of these finishing as well, which are going to allow us to incorporate up here. I believe this is not a fast... Oh, it's only 5 years. Nice. Nice. I thought it was going to be, like, much longer. So more of these are finishing. Let's see if they're profitable, how they're doing. They're not fully employed. I think with these kind of finishing, I think we can afford to swap all these over to electric sawmills, which is going to make a lot more regular wood. And then we finish the government admins. These are in Beijing. I think we still need more. We'll do that. We should sort out pretty well. We do want to declare war. I guess we will save here. And apologies that these saves take forever. Oh, just kidding, I guess. And maybe we go after this guy. We could. So we wanted to take Xiaozhou, and we believe that yeah, we can't fight Great Britain. But we want to. I mean, we want to do a productive war. I mean, we could just annex Bhutan. That seems like such a nothing burger. Well, they have a decent amount of stuff, actually. I don't know what this is about. Some AI nonsense. Is Germany fighting Austria? Wait, what? No, it's just Austria. It's got weird borders. We got a little bit of a freeze up here. Game might crash? No? I mean, so we want to fight some of these GPs. I don't think we're ready for this fight here with France, but I think we want to kind of get ready. Maximum Navy. And then I guess... I wish we just had more productive wars we could wage that like kind of further what we're trying to do instead of like, oh well, I guess we'll just conquer Sind or whatever. Or Sikhs. Maybe we could just take Kashmir. This seems like such a waste of... Especially because we could maybe pull them into the customs union without too much trouble. Yeah. We could also land people. Let's move this interest back to here. Actually, maybe we want to go after some of these guys in South China, because I think we can incorporate them in 5 years. And Dainam would be fine to go for. Maybe. Making fistloads of money. We are protective. We've been cancelled importing tea from us, which is good, I guess. I don't think the prestige will help us out very much because we're a major power either way. We'll take the negative momentum. We want the guy to maintain... Well, I guess maybe he didn't need that much clout. We should have taken the popularity hit, although the popularity hit would have lowered our authority, so actually, guess not. We get the Indochina interest activated. Oh, we're amicable with them. Can we vassalize them? That's 55 infamy. That's a lot. Can we conquer Cambodia? Nope, that's a lot of infamy too. Oh, we can almost get these guys in our customs union. We can bankroll them and maybe go for that. I think we just vassalize Johor if we can. I think we're supposed to save first though. Pain, dude. I think we're supposed to save, yeah, because like there's a lot of great power joins that we just can't afford to fight. We can't fight Great Britain and we can't fight Germany mainly. I guess are the big ones. But if we vassalize this guy, then we'll have a native interest in this region, which will actually be pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure we can land him. And then maybe go after Aish Siak. And then we can also open Siam's market and try and diplo get them. I'm trying to diplo get these guys now, I guess. Problem with a lot of these unrecognized countries is they're always defending the borders. So I think we swap over now, because I don't think we need really good modifiers for this war. UA is still defending the borders. Please stop defending borders. All you guys, please. Pain. I mean, maybe we just shouldn't be paying them out so much, but it helps a lot just mechanically for being able to like keep track of who you're supposed to be. Yeah. Just put a couple of those at the back. Conservative Party crushes. Wow, what? Oh, because the landowners. Yeah, well, I mean, we're legitimate. We haven't been government. This is the most legitimate thing we can have. Guess we kind of maybe want to get off wealth voting. Kind of can't. We do have guaranteed libs though. This is nice. Can't go protected speech, probably because we don't have the law, I'm guessing. We could go for a health system. This would not be insane. This would give us more approval. I guess if we ever lose the Industrialist secondary bonus, we'll do it. But it looks like it's that time of the year again, where we expand construction. Now, we are, like, pretty close to tech that's going to expand construction more. So, I got mixed feelings on this, but we are going to try and also push economies of scale bonuses on a few things. We need it on boom booms for the steel. So I know one of these is specializing in boom booms. This one, yeah. So we'll do that. And then... where do we have a ton of... I clicked on something that just had, like... It looked like infinite, like, arts academies. Oh yeah, so many arts academies here. Yikes. But this, we want to get these wound up as well. And then this, I think we're going to put it on auto expand on the tools. We'll let the tools expand. We don't really want to put auto expansion. We're going to progress on steam turbine. That's a lot of progress. We still do have other things we can turn on. So we're going to put this on auto expand. We're going to add another 10 in the back of the queue. And we are going to look on turning on the lights in a couple of these places. Electric street lights, which will decrease the price of services, which are already insanely cheap. What happened to our war? Did we never declare it? Oh my god. Oh, we never did anything with it. Okay. I'm just sitting over here all confused like. We forgot to put in war reps as well. Just remember the war. Forgot to fight it. This getting to 50 is also going to be big money. That'll be very nice. Of course, it will continue to increase the demand for stuff. We already need quite a bit more glassworks. The problem is the turmoil is making it so we kind of don't want to construct here too much. And Hui is having a bit of a... Or is this Shandong is having a rev? I don't think we want to get in on this. Shandong, Japan's deciding to help them anyway, so. Hopefully we get Johor here. Let's take a look at Dynam. Just all of our bankrolls, just quickly. Yeah, pain, pain, pain. What are we researching now? Pump jacks. We're still... I think we go pump jacks... Can we rearrange these like this? No, we can't. So we're going to go pump jacks into steel frame buildings, into the other stuff. We're going to do steel frame next, and then mutual funds. UK wants us to join their customs union. I mean, no. Because we already have a decently sized customs union, yeah? And then we lose all the progress we've had towards getting this, except for the people we are protectorated, which is, like, not a lot of them are tributaried. So we're gonna say no. Just give them that free, huge market expansion? I don't think so. I do not think so. Hopefully this is working. It's not working. Our landing is not working. They actually have better PMs than I thought they would, which is not ideal, because we will need more boats. So, to that end, let's put the naval bases at the front of the queue, because we might be here a while. I imagine their goal on us is, war reps, which they cannot enforce on us because they're not going to land us. So, actually, yeah, with the Juye sitting back, they will not be able to land us. But we might need to recruit another general just to kind of spread out the guys a little bit. We're probably going to delete the Himalayas HQ guy. There we go. And if we promote this guy, yeah, this will make a nice landing size for one of those guys to be. And let's delete the barracks, because we're not going to use the barracks here in the Himalayas. Oh, we actually land successfully. That is wild. Okay, well, fair enough. Never had any doubts in our mind that we were going to land. So now we can fight Siam. I don't think vassalizing Siam is going to be the play. That's a ton of infamy. And I think that we can just go after like Selangor or Perak or these little guys and look to pick them up while trying to diplomatically incorporate these guys. Of course, can we just please have someone stop defending the borders? No. That is a revolt. Don't think that ever pops or is successful, but if it was... Well, actually, Great Britain doesn't get involved because it's Dominion, maybe? I can't remember the rules. What play are you starting on us, friend? Well, and you got France with you? We might just back down or give in here. It's just for this as well. I mean, this is a way to force us into having a war with France. So we could, in theory, take this and try and enforce on France. I don't think this ever works. I think, well, I mean, let's see who we can. I think we just give in here. Pretty quick. So we could maybe sway. No, they're gonna want to get us in the market with the obligation. This is like kind of a nothing burger. We don't want them to add more war goals. We get a truce, or I can't remember if we get a truce or not. I think we get a truce. Yeah, we're just gonna give in. You can have that, dude. Sorry, Uyghur, but there's not much for us to do about that. We're just nowhere near being able to fight. And now France stop damaging relations. We're gonna improve relations to hope to avoid that in the future. Because they can't start a play against us if we have positive relations. So. Revolution in South India. Another revolution? That is wild. So we vassalize Johor here, and we will try and vassalize one of these boyos too. We're going to take a save, and we're going to go after Barca, I think. Also, nicely, this does give us a bit of rubber, which we don't really have. How much is it to conquer state? A whole lot more. I'm going to add war reps to make it more likely that they just back down. They're fearful. We're soon gonna have pump jacks, so we actually need way more engines. Where are we producing our engines? Are we importing engines? Surely not. We have a lot of labor in Beijing, so we're gonna add a whole bunch of these. We're also going to make this auto-expand. Please, no one join. Also going to add opening their market. Unfortunate the revolt is not going to be successful in India. We would have liked that. Let's just make sure we've incorporated everything as well. Yeah, we're incorporating everything. We have a decent amount of infantry. Pump jacks is a go. We're going to turn it on for the dye plantations first, which is going to make engines expensive. And then we're going to have to wait and turn it on for other stuff as well. The dyes is always, and always has been, the problem. And now it's not. Look, dyes isn't even on the front page. Let's go. Silk's on the front page. I guess silk will be next. We want to make the clothes hyper efficient, which they soon will be. Alright, well, I guess we're going to get a war here. Notably, when we annex these, we can also add more boats, which is our true dream. Being able to have more ships. That one's 9-7, this one's 11-1. What is that about? That is the Chimang uprising. We're gonna check all of our obligations, or our bankrolls, rather. See if we can pull anyone into the market slash decorate them, and we cannot. Kron is improving relations with us. I think I'm going to call it an episode here. We did, I think we annexed Zhili this episode and Tibet, so we're just annexing subjects. We've become quite big. I think I'll take a screen here just to kind of show how big we have become. We are all grown up, except we're not quite all grown up because there's more work to be done. We are not yet Great Qing, which is the goal of the run is to form Great Qing, but we are Zhili, soon to be Great Qing. Things are going relatively well. We're having a hard time finding good wars. We really want to get wars where we are picking off Heavenly Kingdom provinces. The problem is Great Britain wants to join in all those wars. After this war, we're going to take another look at maybe doing the Heavenly Kingdom again. And we're trying to Diplo incorporate these guys, but they are being a little bit resistant because they keep... Ooh, this guy, Shandong. Oh, Zhili has to be at peace. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But this guy is really close if we just got more army power projection, so maybe we need to also get on that boat as well. This sort of thing. Anyways, we're expanding, we're working on it, we're trying to get there. We backed down against Russia, but that was a short little shtick. We tried to do the recognition, but ooh, we couldn't, but this might be another chance. This might be another chance. Radical Austria. Maybe we can get something done if Germany doesn't join. But we'll be doing that next episode either way. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.